Mr. Hudson, it's Addie.
And it's Allegra.
And I'm Laura.
Nutrition isn't something that the average population thinks about daily. A lot of time we're concerned about the paper that's due tomorrow while running late to class. Along with other methods to help our mental health, we forget that what we eat is essentially how we feel. According to Diet and Mental Health from the Mental Health Foundation, quote, nearly 2/3 of those who do not report daily mental health problems eat fresh fruit or fruit juice every day, compared with less than half of those who report daily mental health problems. This pattern is similar for fresh vegetables and salad. Those who report some levels of mental health problems are also eating fewer healthy foods and more unhealthier foods, unquote. Nutrition plays an extremely important role on a day-to-day basis because it fuels our minds to allow alertness, higher energy levels, and better mental strength, and also to keep our minds healthy. Without having the proper nutrition or diet, your mind loses its fullest capability to work in the way that it should. This is why we took on the job of dieting into our own hands. To explain a little more about what we're doing, Addie will now inform you about our diet.
After taking into consideration what Allegra shared with us, we can see just how important our diet is to our brain's health. That being said, we took it upon ourselves to create our own diet, focusing specifically on nourishing our ever so important mental health. To summarize for you guys, we combined research from resources such as brainhealth.gov, eatright.org, and the National Institute of Health to come up with a list of the most scientifically supported brain foods, if you will. And this is what we came up with. The diet's guidelines are as follows. Each individual will drink 7+ bottles of water per day, not taking into consideration exercise. So, you work out more, you drink more. We will have whole grains only, take B vitamins daily, have a proper serving of vegetables, incorporate avocados, drink only unsweetened tea when in need of caffeine, incorporate fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, or take a fish oil supplement, and we will do all of this in addition to a well-balanced diet. To measure our results, we will use what we call the Overall Cognition Rating, or OCR. This tool that we created bases our mental health on 3 main categories: alertness, ability to focus, and mood. You rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10 in each category, average the 3 scores, and round to the nearest whole number. While we know this scale doesn't necessarily accurately measure our cognition, it will allow us to get an overall idea on how effective our diet is. We may not be scientists or nutritionists by any means, but we do have a fair share of research to support our reasoning behind why we didn't choose a more conventional brain-healthy diet, and Laura will show a little bit more on why.
Going off what Addie said, we were sure to pick the right foods for our custom-made diet in order to make sure that we got the right amount of vitamins and minerals needed for being as active as we are. We had previously looked into other diets, such as the Mediterranean diet, for example. While some say this supports mental health, and this may be true, however, after researching into popular brain-healthy diets, one thing remained consistent throughout all of them, and that would be the so-called use of superfoods. Even deeper research revealed that the common factor of all diets and superfoods remain a few nutrients, most of which we implemented into our unique diet. The 2 food groups I'm going to be focusing on today are blueberries and avocados. According to the article, Best Brain Foods for Brain Function, Health, and Memory, blueberries provide magnesium, vitamin K, and vitamin D, which are all essential to brain and body function. Avocados provide you with folic acid, also necessary for brain and body function. While all of these vitamins and minerals can be purchased as over-the-counter supplements, we found it more cost-efficient if we just purchased the food ourselves. To elaborate, we found that combining the cost of vitamin K, vitamin D, magnesium, and folic acid in over-the-counter supplements would cost on average $25. In comparison, a couple of avocados and a pack of blueberries together would average only costing roughly $5. As the research shows, it was much more cost-efficient and tasteful just to incorporate the right amount of these foods into our diet instead of supplements.